The original premise of the experiment was simple. Subjects were placed in a room devoid of outside stimuli, the only visible items being a chair and a red button on the wall. Subjects were instructed to press the button once they believed a randomly assigned period of time had passed. The objective: to assist NASA in measuring situational awareness in the event of a potential technical failure in space. With our controls in place, we were ready for our first test subject. It was at this point we first met JD. JD was a middle-aged middle manager from the Midwest. On paper, a perfect test subject. However, we would quickly discover just how imperfect JD truly was.
Press the red button exactly 5 seconds after the tone.
Wait, was that supposed to be the tone? At best, that's a beep, and even that's being generous.
Please, follow my instructions. Press the red button exactly 5 seconds after the tone.
What exactly happens when I press that button?
It simply stops the clock.
So I'm just supposed to trust you? How do I know that button won't launch a nuke or cast a vote for Trump or some shit? You aren't exactly swimming in credibility after that tone BS.
I assure you, the button is harmless.
Yeah, well, who knows what's real in this fake tone death button dystopia you're running here?
I'd like to remind you, you did volunteer for this study, and you are free to leave at any time if you feel uncomfortable.
Who the hell do you think you are? Professor Boss of the Applesauce? I'll leave when I'm ready to leave.
Very well. Press the red button exactly 5 seconds.
And what's this crap about volunteer? I was contractually promised a very generous annual salary with benefits for doing this.
I'm quite sure you were not.
Yeah, well, that's for the courts to decide. By the way, where is my lawyer? I'm not answering any more of your damn questions until I see my lawyer. I've got rights, you fascist pigs.
Sir, we are researchers, not the police. I'm certain you know this.
Oh, so now you're telling me what I know. Look, lady, I'm not falling for your false narrative, Antifa, deep state, big lie, authoritarian, George Santos, election interference bullshit.
Press the red button exactly 5 seconds after the tone.
It went on like that for 11 hours. JD never did hit the button. Despite devoting our entire scientific careers to the advancement of space travel. After reviewing the video, my colleagues and I quickly determined our best hope at advancing mankind would be to uncover what in the bloody hell was wrong with this guy. After expressing some initial religious concerns, which ultimately were eased with a large cash payment, JD agreed to become the subject of our new research. We conducted a rigorous battery of physical and psychological testing. After observing JD in various day-to-day and social interactions, the diagnosis became painfully clear. JD was displaying the classic symptoms of exposure to toxic masculinity, toxins. A brief investigation of JD's lifestyle and eating habits quickly uncovered the likely source of the toxins. Massively elevated protein levels, due to a lifetime of copious red meat consumption. We were quite excited to reveal to JD that his personality disorder could be reversed by simply switching to a vegan diet. Sadly, JD did not share our excitement. After once again alleviating JD's aggressively vague religious misgivings, we were finally able to convince him to eat a damn carrot. And we are simply thrilled to be here at the MTV Science Awards, as we introduce for the first time JD, toxin-free.
People can stomach the sight of me now. Hi, I'm JD Force. We've had some fun in this video, mostly at my own expense. But you know what's not funny at all? The false narrative of toxic masculinity and the big lie of the vegan lifestyle. Toxic masculinity is no more real than freak-out femininity, fraudulent femininity, fucked up femininity, frantic femininity, and every mass shooter in U.S. history has been vegan. It's true. You can look it up. It might be hard to find, but it's there. Just keep searching. Go on. Toddle off to your Google now.
Sharktoe Studios. Who says shite has to make sense?